Since I was a girl, I thought my life was safe, that the man who shares your bed could never hide an entire life from you, and that betrayal was obvious and clear. I saw the women around me complain, watch their husbands' phones, while I believed I was lucky. My husband was calm, never raised his voice, never hit or insulted me, and for me that was enough. I married him without children, without hope of having any, but it was our shared fate. The house was quiet, we traveled often, expenses were regular, and promises were postponed. I never doubted him, never searched. Believing was easier than rebuilding the world every day, until the day he said that a friend of his would come stay with me for a while, because she was from out of town and didn't know anyone. I believed him, and even when he explained the story coldly, I thought it was just a temporary arrangement for a small problem. Then the woman entered my home. She was quiet, spoke little, knew the house's details faster than she should. 5 months passed, and I treated her as a temporary guest, while I treated myself as a dutiful wife, until the truth began to appear in small signs. Names called without titles, soft but warm phone calls, messages quickly deleted, names written fully. Then came the day I searched her closet. I hadn't intended to, but something inside me demanded the truth. At the bottom of the closet was a black bag, partially closed. I opened it, and out came the papers. Money transfer receipts in his name, voice messages on her phone, a copy of an old marriage contract with his full name and hers, and one word written clearly: wife. I sat on the floor. I didn't cry or scream, I just felt something inside me break with a sound no one heard. I returned to the papers, closed the bag and the closet, and sat thinking about all the years I had lived with him and all the details I had never understood. That night, I sat with her in the quiet house, dim light, and said, "I saw the papers." She looked up quickly, did not defend or deny, and slowly broke down, telling me everything, every detail, every lie, every manipulation, every deceit. The calm man we thought we knew was living a double life, dividing his pain between two women. Before I could speak, the phone rang. It was him. We heard him silently. He didn't ask, didn't seem surprised. He said calmly, "Take care of yourself," unaware that the truth was out. From that moment, we were no longer enemies. We decided to be partners in uncovering the truth and seeking revenge. I returned to my old role, the calm wife, watching, pressing my legal rights, while she collected all the evidence: messages, recordings, receipts, everything documenting his betrayal. We didn't want a scandal, but a precise plan. When he returned, everything was ready. The apartment registered in my name, financial claims and debts documented, his second marriage legally recognized, but without authority or protection. He sat before us reading the files, didn't shout, didn't deny, didn't know where to begin defending himself. Every step was calculated, every paper a weapon, every silence a direct strike. A full year passed since the night we revealed the truth and carried our revenge to its end. The house became a fortress for me, the apartment mine, everything clear and legally documented, no fear, no uncertainty. She changed too. The woman who had been hidden, timid, downcast, became strong, knowing how to defend herself, protect her interests, and turn the truth into an unstoppable force. She became my friend in triumph, and I was no longer alone, no longer just a victim. As for him, he lost everything. No place to hide, no money to control, no woman to believe him. He spent a year trying to understand how life had slipped from his hands into a barren desert, and how the women he thought he would deceive forever had become stronger than him. We arranged his papers, watched his moves, smiled quietly. Our revenge wasn't loud, but precise, irreversible. We learned that patience is a weapon, and silence can be stronger than any shout, and that women, once aware of the truth, become an unstoppable force. He is now alone, surrounded by the deceit he created, while we emerged victorious, free and aware. The house is silent, but it is the silence of triumph, the silence of a woman who regained control of her life. Revenge was not just punishment for him, but liberation for us, from fear, anger, and betrayal. From that moment, we were the ones who determine our lives, not the one who betrayed us or thought he could play with our fates.